All right, guys, we got to wrap up. What do we do? Rob, is these limited gone? All right, guys, we're going to let you know. These are almost gone, right? The 10-pack? Okay, guys, we're going to let you know when those are totally sold out.
Oh, really?
The
Okay.
10-pack. So in about a minute, the only way you're going to be able to get any of them will be do the single.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because the 10-pack's almost finished, sold out. All right, guys, now we're going to go, and we promised you we would do this. We're going to go back into this opportunity to be able to get ahead of everybody else. You're going to be able to get the 2025 gold versions of course, the Eagle coin. Now, in this case, Mike, we're going to talk about the 10, the 25, and the 50. Last hour, we had the 5. So if you still want to get the $5, and Rob, you might have to check on the $5 and see how many we have left of that, because all of these are crazy limited.
Yeah, that's the one. I got to look at this one right here, 45.
You have 45 of the 10.
Tens,
we
okay.
have 26 of the 25 and 17 of the 50.
50s.
And of the $5, how many do I have left, Rob? I only have 170 left in the $5.
Yeah, see, we've already sold 20% of the 5s in one airing, is what it comes down to. It's scheduled for multiple airings, 7, 8 airings on the day, probably not going to make it. So, so this is the 10. Now, here's the interesting part. The 10 has 2.5 times as much gold, 2.5 times as much gold as the 5. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's pretty critically important for you to understand right there. And so it has lots of gold. And understand, I know gold is at a pretty big, pretty big number right there, but a lot of people estimate, there's not a lot of downside to gold right now. I don't follow gold as much as I do silver because I think silver is such a great value, but I own gold. I mean, I absolutely do. And if you're going to own gold, what's a better way to own gold than United States gold? And like I said, one of the constrictures of the United States Gold Eagle Act is that they have to mint this with gold that's mined and minted here in the United States. And so you start with that. So you start with an American gold coin, a coin that the United States Mint does not sell to the general public, does not sell to the general public. They only sell them through the authorized purchasers. So they are limited. They are limited in how many coins. And usually the 5 turns out to be the hardest one to get because they sell the most of them.
Yes.
And the problem is in terms of when you get into these higher denominations, the United States Mint to some degree makes about as much making a 5 as they do a 10, a 25, or a 50. So they're gonna go for volume with that. So oftentimes the 10 is going to be one of the rarest coins. The least rare coin obviously is almost always the 5. Then it's the 50, then it's the 10 and the 25, or the 25 and the 10.
That's
the 2 middle coins are always the rarest coins. And so now we're talking mintages that are not very high. Traditionally, if you look at a $10 American Gold Eagle, I mean, there's several of these coins they made millions and millions of because they were currency back in the day. Now, I mean, some of these coins have mintages 15,000, 20,000.
Wow,
I mean,
so
very,
small.
very
Wow.
tiny mintages on these. And then to be able to get them first day of issue, then to be able to get them Mint State 70. Now you have a serial numbered edition of only 45 coins available exclusively from us here at HSN.
And that's in the world.
And that's in the world. Comes with the Red Oak presentation box, obviously. So now it's not just a gold opportunity, now it's a collectible opportunity as well.
Yeah. All right, guys, we have 3 flex pay if you want to use a regular credit card. That's $400 over the next 3 months. Pay it off in 3 months, but you do get it right away. It's not layaway. Or better yet, use VIP financing. I have them on every one you're about to see. In this case, for the $10, it's $66.66. Pay it off in a year and a half.